Welcome back to Final Fantasy XIV with the Rude Man. Roland was due to turn in the wine firewater to Busgrin here, the bartender, bar owner. There's Ida and Papalimo. And so that's what we're going to do. We're going to turn this in. We're getting close to another dungeon. Ah, you've returned. Thank you for seeing Telrune's belongings to him. What's this? For me? We're in firewater. So he remembered my fondness for this drink. Well, why that old bloody hells. Who's cutting onions back there? He says to shelve it for a year, does he? Well, that sounds about right. I hate to have a wait, but I reckon it'll be worth it. This stuff has an aroma and body unlike any other drink I know. It's going to be a long year. What say you come back then, friend, and we'll see if we can't make it through this bottle together. And somebody's cutting onions. He's crying over it. He's sentimental. All right, nothing I need here, so we're going to take the Allegan. Sylphish concerns. There was a word while you were away. Sylphs were seen in the wood, but near no lands of their own. No, this was a place near to here, a place we've never known a sylph to come. Something must have given them cause to venture this far, though. More than like, the missing sylph elders among them. Here, I've marked the tract where they were sighted on your map. Go see if there's anything to be seen. Okay. Looks like you marked more than one place on my map. There's a couple places here. Up there on the rock. Alright, we're liable to get into a fight here, so I suppose I better get my little helper out in case I get attacked. Okay, there's one of 5. Another one close by here. Looks like somebody else is up there fighting something. Let's help him out. Oh, dang it. We're getting hit. See what I'm hitting. Oh, 2 of these guys. I thought it was another monster. Well, he might be a monster. I don't know. He might be mean to his mother. You just never know. Just some information. You notice I'm level 34. And at this stage in the game, in the old days, this would have been about a level 24. Well, it still is a level 24 quest. So I'm 10 levels over, but I've been working on ranking up my rank with the flames. So if you look, I've just been grinding is what I've been doing. I've been grinding, and I now am a flame sergeant 2nd class. I started out as a private, and I can't remember whether you saw me go to corporal. But you start off as a private, and you're private third class, and then second class, first class, and then you go to corporal. Then you go to sergeant, second class, I think it is, or third class, I don't remember. And I'm now up to sergeant second class. And to make sergeant first class, I need to grind a little bit more, because what I'm grinding for are these company seals. I need, I think, 7,000 to make sergeant first class, and I've got 4,800. So I've just been grinding. Well, I get experience with that also, and I need to make lieutenant first class, I believe, and then I'll get my own barracks, and I'll have my own fighters that'll fight with me. So anyway, just wanted to show you that. And if you're wondering how I get leveled up like that, I'm doing stuff on the side. And if you remember, I'm doing this for the storyline, so it doesn't really matter, you know, what level I am. Okay, so that was all of it. I don't know what that was all about. Go around, look at 5 places. I don't know what that had to do with anything. We didn't see anybody. Well, except for bad guys. So let's turn this into Buscaron or Buscarone. Hey, that guy's wearing the same outfit I've got on. This little Olafel next to me. So, was there aught to be found in the wood? What did you come to? Garleans? In this part of the Twelves Wood? First Sylphs and now Garleans, and all in the same place. It can't be a mere coincidence. Might the Garleans be following the Sylphs? Tracking them or giving chase, mayhap? But no, not this far into the wood. The Whalers' spires are everywhere. Imperials could never have stolen past them all. How in the bloody hells could they... Oh, unless someone guided them through. Someone who knew where the spires stand and when the Whalers watch. A Gradonian traitor. Okay, this stuff isn't any good for me. I'll take the Allegan. I'm glad you've come, friend. There's something I want to talk to you about. You know, I said I thought we might have a traitor in our midst. Someone is aiding the Garleans. Well, I'm thinking I may have identified our suspect. There's a regular of mine who used to dine on this thin soup and sip his pint on account of not being able to afford another. But of late, he's taken to ordering my best wines and my finest cuts of meat I can lay my hands on. Were he a merchant, I'd probably think nothing of it, but this lad's a wood whaler. And wood whalers don't earn that kind of coin. By chance, I was musing on where the money was coming from when you first told me about the Garleans in the forest, and I couldn't help putting 2 and 2 together. Suffice it to say, if a whaler's working for the Empire, None of us is safe. The lads I'm talking about goes by the name of Laurentius. Last I heard, he was in the South Shroud. Find him, Roland, and if he is up to no good, put an end to it, and him, if it comes to that. So we're looking for Laurentius. So let's see what our map looks like. It looks like we're starting off right ahead here in this area. Let's see if we can find him. And there he is right there. Now, we want to keep track of this guy because he's going to be a recurring baddie quite a bit through the story here. Can you not see that I'm on patrol? Be gone. If you have business with the whalers, take it to the barracks. Give them a little bit of authority and they think there's something else, don't they? There he is again. What's he got here? Is this contraband? Not long now. To think patrol routes and rations would fetch such a price. No more than I deserve, though. It's little wonder the Empire has risen to such heights. If only the whalers paid men their worth. He doesn't see me standing here? You? What did you... How long have you... Help! Help! Please, come quick, my friends. It is I, Laurentius. I'm under attack. Well, he wasn't under attack, but he's going to be now. So these are Garleans, bad guys. That all you got? Yeah, he didn't even stop. He's still counting his goods. How? How did you? You? Just, I know nothing. I was on patrol. He just appeared. I thought you were working for the Garleans. Yeah, likely story. He doesn't even lie very good, does he? He lies about as good as I narrate. How long do you mean to keep this up? What is it that you imagine I've done? Enough. Enough, I say. It's over then. I sold the maps and rations to the Empire. It was I. I meant no harm. I only wanted the coin. That doesn't make it right, dummy. The whalers are good, strong. I was proud to join the ranks. I am proud, but they don't provide. They preach justice and honor and duty, but in the end, it's those with money who do as they will, who will live as they will. So I sought an opportunity to change my fortune, and I took it. All I've done for money, endangered myself, my home, everything and everyone I love. Why, my actions have put your life in danger too. What? Oh, he thinks he's joking with us. No, you do not realize how much, eh? Ah, bloody idiot. Did you imagine that you had cornered me? It is not I who is cornered. Well, that's not quite fair, is it? 4 against 1. Permit me a question. Are all adventurers so deluded as to believe they can challenge the power of Garlemald? You would need a veritable mountain of gil to fund such an endeavor. Such is the cost of fighting great power, or of making it, or of remaking it, as we will Gridania. So he is a traitor. So that's the way of it. Swapped your hard bunk at the barracks for a feather bed in Garlemald, eh? Who's this? Oh, Red Belly Gutters. Now these are forest guys that they're not necessarily good, they're not necessarily bad. They kind of live off the land and they fight who they want to and all that kind of stuff. It looks like they're on my side. You there, Catman. You stand here at Old Bush's wish. No? Then you don't stand alone. That's the bartender, Old Bush. I'm here at his wishes. Alright, where's my pet? Where's my pet? Oh, I got synced, didn't I? So I don't have my fire pet. My player's level got synced. Now here comes some more. Alright, let's help out down here. Take the magic user first. Oh, there's more hunters came around to help me out. Well, let's see if this other guy's a little weaker. Oh, yeah, the bow and arrow guy's a little bit weaker than the other guy. Get help now. Oh, there's more coming in behind us. Alright, got my pet down here helping. Okay, how's the guy doing? Alright, so we can get this guy down. He should go down pretty fast. Help this guy out. Legless Laurentus. Legless Laurentius. Wonder why they call him legless. Call him brainless. Alright, we got him. Impossible. How'd you best the Empire's finest? And with bandits and poachers at your side? They're just your sworn enemies. Why do they fight with you and not against you? Ah, but I know the answer only too well. Buscarin. This is his doing. His words are wont to inspire men to act better men than I. Gods, what have I become? What have I done? I'm sorry. No more will I pursue this folly. No more lies, no more bribes. I will go to the Order of the Twin Adder and confess my crimes. There is something I would like you to tell Buscarin. Tell him Laurentius the fool says thank you. I feel as though a veil has been lifted from before my eyes. Don't believe it. Later on, we'll run into him again. Let's see, where do I need to go? This way. Aye, Laurentius confessed to his crimes, all right. I just had words from the twin adder. Seems he marched straight into the nest and gave himself up. The lad's had quite a life, you know. His mother was killed by a brigand when he was only small. As a young man, he joined the whalers, hoping to spare his fellow Gridanians the misery he'd known growing up. Trouble is, protecting Gridania's too big a job for one man, and he came to believe that he couldn't make a difference. That it was hopeless. There are a few things more dangerous than desperation, and a man lost in the dark is easily drawn to the glimmer of coin. I reckon he thought that if he couldn't change the lot of his fellow man, he might as well change his own. Thing is, he was making a difference, just not in his own. Somehow, he'd failed to grasp one simple truth, that those things we cannot do alone, we must do together. Eh? He asked you to thank me? Did he? Well, then there's good in him yet. I just hope that when them adder's nest are able to see it, what he does ain't easy to forgive, but I'd like to think he'd be afforded a chance to make amends. But let's leave fates to the 12. I have other news for you, Roland. The Sylph Elder, he's been found. Really? Hey, hi guys. Fancy meeting you here. It's taken us a fair old while, but we've finally got our hands on some reliable information concerning the whereabouts of your missing green friend. His name is Phrixio, and he's the eldest amongst the Sylphs of Little Solus. Long has he represented his kind in dialogue with the Gridanians. Yes, he's like a bridge between us and them, a small leafy green bridge that we can't find at the moment. And bridges are no use if you don't know where they are. That's why it's so important we find him. Well, there's an abandoned dungeon called the Thousand Maws of Toto-Rak here in the South Shroud. 'Twas the entrance to the place that Phrixio was seen, and not long ago. If you hurry, I reckon you'll find him. Walking ones, please help this one. This one needs help. Needs help, elder one. Poor Phrixio, poor Phrixio. Whoa! Hold your chocobos. Take a deep breath and tell us what's wrong. Nice and slow. Elder one went into Toto-Rak, but he has not returned. This one is worried, so very worried. And you're right to be. The place fair crawls with nasties waiting to make a meal of anyone daft enough to wander in. What in the seven hells was he thinking, entering that bloody death trap? Elder One had no choice. Imperial ones were chasing Elder One. Please, walking ones, you must help Elder One. Help Elder One now. Arg, the fates has conspired against us. Forgive my pragmatism, but Phrixio is our best hope of reaching an accord with the Sylphs. Were we to lose him, all of our efforts thus far will have been for naught. I'll tend to her wounds, Ida. Make haste to the adder's nest and request assistance. Understood. Roland, go to the 1,000 Maws of Toto-Rak and see that Frixio comes out to no harm. Peace between men and Sylph rests upon your success. Well, alrighty then. Looks like we're going in a dungeon. Alright, let's talk to this fella. By order of the Elder Seed Seer, the dungeon known as the 1,000 Maws of Toto-Rak has been placed under the control of... What? The Sylph Elder is inside? And you're sure of this? How in the seven hells did he manage to sneak by? God strike me down for a purblind fool. You must find the Sylph Elder before he falls prey to the fiends within. Entrance to Toto-Rak is ordinarily restricted, but these are exceptional circumstances. Pray, assemble a rescue party and enter as soon as you're ready. Alright, I'm gonna get a group together and I'll see you when we're done.
Darkness.
Elko Hidra Bublo Hans. Seastagon Rajiadorn. Thagon Welrog. Tosan Opaiki. Mayhap I might if I deign to speak in my guest crude tongue. We meet at last. I am Lahabrea of the Asians, servant to the one true God. Yours is a most fantastical tale, truly absorbing. It is a tale to tell Eorzea's children before bedtime, and it will soon be dark, bringer of light.
The dark minions.
All that stands between this world and darkness is an irksome anomaly in the ether. Yes, yours is a most fascinating tale. Alas, like all good tales, it must needs come to an end. But fear not.
Here, feel the presence of evil.
For the end of your tale is but the beginning of another. The tale of the crystal's demise.
Gasp. Finally, fresh air. Mayhap not so fresh, but better than before. Ah, Sinister One is gone. This one can leave this awful place. Did Walking One vanquish the Many-Legged One? This one is grateful to Walking One. This one is called Frixio, eldest of these ones of Little Solus. Alpha Squad reporting, sir. Nothing of note at Lark's call, sir. Understood. Return to the Area 12. Damn it all. Where's that accursed icon hiding? No sign of our wizened friend. I'm afraid not, my lord. Shall I order that the search perimeter be expanded? Absolutely not. We risk alerting the Gridonians of our presence. His Excellency bid us avoid unnecessary confrontation. Loath though I am to admit it, I have found no evidence to suggest that Ramu will be gracing the mortal realm in the near future. I ask you, what good is a god who does not grant one's wishes? Were I a sylph, I should strongly consider finding myself another idol. Which reminds me, what of the sylphs we captured? A handful of them seemed to be in reasonably good health when I last looked. Apologies, my lord. I fear we may have been overzealous in our efforts to compel them to summon their icon. Oh, really, Centurion? Were you not aware that vegetables bruise easily? It is well that I did not entrust you with the important task of making my dinner. Well, mayhap it was a kindness. Better dead in truth than dead to one's own god, I suppose, if you believe in such things. Dawn's upon us. Make ready to withdraw. Useless. We are so close to completion, I can fair taste it, but at this rate... I must be patient. Our efforts will bear fruit in due time. What was it you always said? Ah, yes. Though it mean bringing down the very heavens, who shall challenge the limits of possibility, if not we? In that alone were you right, Garland. But your star is long fallen, while mine doth begin to rise. And it shall burn so bright, that Lord Van Belser's ultimate weapon will seem a mere candle beside it. Ha ha ha! Those walking ones did for Noxia. This one is certain of it. This one fears that other taken ones also suffer the same fate. This one is convinced. Walking ones have black hearts, seek only to harm these ones. Walking ones are not to be trusted. Now, Norixia, do not pass judgment too hastily. Not all walking ones are alike. Though there are evil ones among the walking ones, there are good ones also. Does walking one feel unwell? This one would know. What brings walking one to this place? Came to this one's rescue at Narixio's bidding? Wow, then this one owes Walking One debt of gratitude. Walking One has questions about Lord Ramu. Well, then this one will provide answers. But first, let these ones quit this lightless place. This one will return to Little Solace. When Walking One is ready, please come and see this one. These ones may speak properly then. Then it is settled. Let this one accompany Walking One outside. Well, there we go. We finished that one. Let's go turn it into Buscarin. Thunder and lightning, everything frightening. Let's go this way. Oh, we weren't that far away. Man, they got a nasty dungeon right next to the bar. What the hell? What if somebody gets drunk and just kind of wanders off a couple blocks? Ah, you're back. Tell me the Sylph Elder's well. Well, thank the gods for that. I don't rightly know what to make of the rest of your tale, but I'm full glad Frixio didn't come to any harm. But there I go tempting fate. Run over to Little Solace and secure us peace with Sylph before aught else befalls us, eh? Rest assured, I'll send word to our friends of Charlian and the Twin Adders both. You've done Gridania a great service this day, lad, and earned yourself a place of honor here at the Druthers, so in doing so, be glad and come by whenever you feel like a drop of Quern firewater. I thought you said I had to wait a year for that. Say, friend, there's something I'd like to ask you to see delivered to the Sylphs of Little Solace. This Azima Rose Oil. It's a gift to celebrate the safe return of their tribe's elder and a token of Gridania's desire to unite. The woods is not what it once was. The calamity changed the elements, weakened them. Until their strength is returned, we must lend them ours to keep the woods safe. But ours alone will not be enough. We must have the strength of the Sylphs as well. Only by working together and fighting together will we survive together, and the 12's wood with us. The gift I ask you to bear is a symbol of that hope that both Gridanian and Sylph alike will live to see the light beyond this darkness. All right, I'll see you at Little Solace. All right, let's turn this in. A gift from Walking One Buscarin? A gift for these ones? You betcha. There you go. Walking One Buscarin and Adventuring One are very kind. Know that this one is deeply grateful. Many Walking Ones are scary. Many Walking Ones utter many lies and much deception, but this one is moved. Let all these ones be friends forever. All right, see if we can talk to the elder yet. This one has been expecting Walking One. This one fetches the elder one. This one is pleased to see Walking One again. Welcome to the home of these ones. Ah, there you are, Roland. We've just been hearing tell of your deeds of daring do. Well done. Ah, the walking ones who aided Nerixia. This one is grateful. A pleasure to have been of service. If you don't mind my asking, how did your misadventure come about? This one does not mind. The misadventures, as Walking One calls them, of this one began when Imperial Ones entered the wood. Fearing trouble, these ones decided to watch Imperial Ones closely. But these ones watched too closely, and Imperial Ones noticed and tried to catch these ones. Having nowhere else to hide, this one fled into Toto-Rak. Would that this one had not. In Toto-Rak, a sinister one robed in black tried to feed this one to a many-legged one. A sinister one robed in black? Why do I have the feeling I should be more worried about that than I am? Elder Frixio, we come to you as emissaries of the nation of Gridania. This missive bears the words of the Elder Seedseer. This one sees. So, walking ones of Gridania are fearful of Lord Ramu. Plainly put, yes. Your people summoned the Lord of Leven but once, yet that single occurrence occasioned great alarm. But it's not as if the Gridanian dislike you or anything. Actually, it's just the opposite. They think of you as friends, and they don't want anything to get in the way of that. That's why the Elder Seedseer wrote to you. This one well knows and respects Horned One Can Emicena. Like walking ones of Gridania, these ones have no desire for conflict. These ones resorted to summoning Lord Ramu to protect the wood from Imperial ones. This one counseled against doing so, but was not heeded. Against this one's wishes, Lord Ramu was summoned, and all those ones who took part became touched ones. These ones want so desperately to turn touched ones back to normal ones, but did not know how, and still do not know. Touched ones, meanwhile, wanted to turn these ones into touched ones, and did know how. So this one fled to Little Solus with all these ones who did not wish to be bound by Lord Ramu. But walking ones of Gridania need not fear touched ones or Lord Ramu. Unlike other primals, Lord Ramu is not callous and cruel. So long as walking ones do not trespass on these ones' ancestral homeland, where touched ones reside, walking ones will not suffer Thunder's judgment. But this one has spoken enough of touched ones. This one would speak instead of these ones. As this one said, these ones desire peace with walking ones of Gridania, and so these ones ask for a chance to set things right. By way of addendum, mortals who are tempered come to take on the qualities embodied by the primal in question. In the case of sylphs, Ramu's influence has made them fiercely protective of their homeland. That explains why they're so hostile towards trespassers. But what about the abductions? A fine question, Ida. The abductions are, I believe, an expression of the tempered sylph's desire for reconciliation, another quality traditionally associated with Ramu. In the crudest manner imaginable, they seek to bring their fellows back into the fold, a timely reminder that the challenges posed by each primal are unique. Elder Frixio, we thank you for making your will known to us. The people of Gridania will rest easier in the knowledge that they and the sylphs are united in their desire for peace. Wishing to cooperate, this one has written down the feeling of these ones. Please see that these feelings are conveyed to Horned One Can Esena. And with that, I believe we can lay the matter of Ramu to rest. That sylph elder's very reasonable, I must say. You could learn a lot from him. What's that, a jibe? If so, I feel it only fair to observe that one of us wouldn't recognize reason if it punched her in the nose. Did I say fair? I meant reasonable. Anyway, we're going to head back to the Waking Sands and tell Menphilia all about it. Fear not, we will be sure to mention the instrumental part you played in all of this, and while we see to that, we should appreciate it if you would deliver Frixio's missive to the Adder's Nest. Elder Frixio, we humbly thank you for your time. It has been an honor. The honor is this one's. Together, let the walking ones of Gridania and these ones find a way to live in peace. Bye. Please wait, Walking One Roland. This one has yet to give Walking One a token of this one's appreciation. Oh my god, they got a crystal. When these ones summoned Lord Ramu, these ones were gifted this crystal. This one would now bestow the crystal upon Walking One as a symbol of these ones' trust. Got another crystal. This one was not mistaken about Walking One. Walking One is destined to walk a fate far crueler than one can imagine. A brilliant light from within Walking One enveloped the crystal. This one saw. Mark this one well. That crystal will one day be of use to Walking One. Walking One must keep that crystal safe at all times. Before Walking One returns to Gridania, this one would ask Walking One to watch touched ones. So long as touched ones are not troubled, touched ones will not make trouble. If Walking One witnesses touched ones making no trouble, maybe Walking One can testify to Walking Ones of Gridania that these ones mean no harm. These ones' homeland is fraught with danger. This one marks down safe places to look out for touched ones. Okay, here's our spot. Let's stand here. And then we have to do lookout. There are tempered sylphs in the distance. You do not sense that they pose any danger if left alone. Well, so much for that. Let's go back and turn this into the Twin Adder. Ah, if it isn't Roland. How went the meeting with the sylphs? A missive from the Sylph Elder himself, if I may. So the Sylphs have no desire for conflict, nor do they intend to summon Ramu. And so long as we leave the Tempered Ones be, we need not fear any aggression on their part. The Elder Seedseer will be overjoyed to hear that the Sylphs have welcomed our overtures, and in the knowledge that they bear us no ill will, we may channel our resources towards tackling the more conspicuous threats to our security. You have done this nation a great service, my friend. On behalf of all Gridanians, I give you my thanks. Alrighty, I'm going to end the episode here while this guy's showing off whatever he's showing off. And when we come back, I'll go ahead and accept that quest that he's got, and we'll continue on with the story, and I'll see you in the next episode.